George, can you share with us a little bit about Ward Junkermier and his principles in running this accounting business?
Yeah, I can. Um, well, shortly after, after I initially got here, like I said, Maurice Clark and I would go out on jobs. And anyway, I never ever initially, Ward never ever talked about, what he was making or what we were making or anything like that. That was always in the background. What he was interested in is how well we were doing and were the clients, accepting us and so forth, because, they obviously I knew nothing about anything to speak of when I first came to work. And, Maurice had been here for a couple of years and so forth. So he was the lead guy when we'd go out and work. But, gee, as far as I know, I don't think Ward ever once ever brought up anything about, how quick we were or how slow we were or anything like that. I never remember anything like that. It was, how's the job going? And then you would tell him and say, well, this is going this way and this is what we've discovered here and so on and so forth. And he always accepted all of our answers as far as I know and everything. And so it was, you just kind of fell into it. And then, in your own mind, after a while, you pretty well figured out, now this really should have only taken so much time, How come it took me, X plus Y to get it thought through, and so forth. So I think there was mostly a lot of that occurred. And Mies was very good. When we'd go out on those initial jobs, he would explain everything to me. And before we even got there, he would talk about which client we were working on and if they had any little idiosyncrasies or something like that. He would explain them to me and said, well, Mr. So-and-so, he's not much into this, so let's not bring up anything along those lines, because from the little bit I know about it, he doesn't like that kind of stuff. So it was, what's the client after, et cetera, and how is the client reacting to what we're doing? I mean, that was it.
That was it. Thank you.
Okay.